And for the final time in 2020, welcome to another edition of the Arms Race. I'm your boy Ro, contributor for State of the U and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys. And on the screen right now, Spencer Sanders, this 6'1", 205-pound sophomore from Denton, Texas, on the year 1,700 yards, 10 TDs, 8 picks. But you're going to see his improv skills emerge front and center. Oklahoma State, 2x2, ace gun look, defensive end. He's going to go ahead and bring pressure. This is going to impede the vision of Sanders right here on this backside screen. There it is. So when it's not there, this is when he goes ahead, extends the play, keeps his eyes downfield, and finds a stoner, man. Yep, and this stoner is going to go to the house for 6 points. Not to be outdone, and man, this was so tough for me because I had to go back and relive this game. And for those new to the Arms Race, it is a weekly quarterback competition series that uses the previous game's film. Oh, this so hurts to watch playing against North Carolina, 62-26. But in the same token, comparison clip, play's not there. 3-by-1 look, he was looking for a one-on-one shot over the top. UNC dropped 7 in coverage, including 3 in basically a deep cloud. And this is what Derek King can do too. Keep his eyes upfield, extend the play, and this is going to be Mike Harley, who emerged at the end of the year, extends the chains. One went for 6, one extended the chains, but both of these quarterbacks, mind you, they can go ahead and have some improv skill. So a little post-snap picture change is going to get Spencer Sanders to throw an interception. Oklahoma State coming out, 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to use them in a max protection kind of a scheme. They're going to stay in to block. Now, Baylor pre-snap looks like they're in a 34 cover 2, right? Pretty standard. Here you go. But post-snap, here's your robber right here. And watch what he does after the snap of the ball. Watch him. He comes right down into a curl flat defender, taking away this read. Now, they shift from a cover 2 into a cover 3. Now, compound the problems. You're late, off your back foot, and there's the interception. So we're going to go ahead and watch that back again. Now, here's the thing. You're going to hear a lot of announcers, oh, you never want to be late across the middle. I see Pat Mahomes late across the middle all the damn time. You just don't want to be late and bad over the middle. If you have the open capability to hit the wide receiver, hit him. But you can't be late and inaccurate. And that's exactly what he is here, and that's what led to the interception. And here's a quick single clip of Derek King. They're in an empty set look. And right here off the snap, you kind of see the cushion right here with the field side number 2 wide receiver, which is going to be Brevin Jordan. And I just like the ability right here by Derek King to just kind of identify this real quick. He looks, and at this point, he knows exactly where he's going with the ball. You got to go ahead and pay attention. This is your guy as a quarterback. Good passing window by the offensive line. And then, boom, you fit it right on the backside of that linebacker. We're going to go ahead. Now, this is the other thing with Derek King that, man, all year long I've seen is just watch how quick he can deliver this kind of a ball right here. Watch. It's out. That pays dividends. It really does. Every time I see this formation, it instantly brings me back to high school because anytime I see a quarterback in shotgun with a running back on each side of him, we referred to this as Florida State. That was the formation made popular by the run and gun 90s offense. That was coached by Mark Richt at the time. So there's your Miami Hurricane throwback. X wide receiver here at the bottom of the screen, tucked into the boundary, one-on-one press man. You expect him to beat that guy, and he does. Now, what I like right here by the quarterback, because at the snap of the ball, you're going to see something. He's going to keep his head center, and this is so important right there. Pay attention to this safety because, you're basically going to get him to come inside the field, and that's when the ball gets delivered, and that truly makes it a one-on-one in the outside. Good athleticism, and that a boy. Hit him 1-7. You turn around and mossed him, you turn around and look at him. But let's watch this in real time. You're going to see this real snap back of the head. And that snapback, keep your head on a swivel, that's all she wrote. That kept that safety paralyzed in the middle of the field. 6 points, here you go. Oklahoma State's building a blowout. Miami, at this point, is already on the opposite and receiving end of a blowout. Now, when I saw this clip, this brought me back to Clemson because when I saw Brevin Jordan as a slot receiver, especially tucked into the boundary, you see the linebacker, his focus is right here, and then you have a safety over the top. So they're trying to bracket him. Now, in this case, I like what they do this because this was a wrinkle off this. He's going to go ahead and sell the out, which he did against Clemson. He caught a couple balls against Clemson in that variety. But you see what he did to the safety's gate? Well, yep, it's open in the wrong direction. So that's 2 safeties going in the wrong direction, and that was all she wrote. 2 quarterbacks able to take advantage. both quarterbacks in that situation, you take the wrong route safety, both of these quarterbacks can make you pay. See, on these comparison clips, I see the offensive coordinator doing a pretty good job at least getting the one-on-one matchup that you need. Now, in one of these instances, the one-on-one matchup favors Oklahoma State, and in the other instance, not so much for the University of Miami. But here you go. I like this right here. They're keeping in 2 tight ends. This is obviously their 12-set look, but they're essentially in max protect, and they're doing this a lot against Baylor. That seems to be the universal theme in this first half. Now, I like it's little things that lead to a big play, and this is exactly what happens here. Pay attention. He comes out like he's going to, sell a block, and then he's immediately looking for the referee to use him as a pick shield, and that gets the over route for a touchdown. I love it. I love it. Just use the referee. This was a good play. Now, I'm going to go ahead and focus more on the quarterback here. Quarterback, in a max protect thing. Now, I know one of the tight ends is going to leave late, but he has nobody to block, so that's a casual release. I'm fine with that. But this is a quarterback who realizes he's got max protect and he's got time, and you need time to make these over route concepts work. That's how it worked. And boom. I'm not going to say bang. I guess I don't do that. So anyways, now this is what I say. Offensive coordinators dialing up. Obviously, you're doing a 4-by-1 look. Here it is. And look at what North Carolina does. I mean, North Carolina combats this 4 side with 6 of their own. So you have a one-on-one matchup. And this is the inexcusable thing. And this is Miami. You got to get to a level because you want to dial it up for your playmakers. You saw what happened with Stoner in the last clip. Now you got a one-on-one matchup here, but you're going to let a 17-year-old steal the ball from you. This is a good ball by De'Aaron King. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this ball. Now, questionable PI call, but that's the difference. You don't have that wide receiver at the X position, and if it was a hands race, Stoner's winning it all day. All right, this is going to be quick, but this 17 kid's going to be a problem. I mean, Miami right now is hard to win one-on-one matchups. That was 2 for 1, and the kid still won it. So the winner of the arms race is I'm gonna break regs on this one. It's okay the way this year has been and the way the University of Miami season has been. I'm gonna give it to Dylan Stoner. Now I know that Tylan Wallace leaves the Big 12 for Oklahoma State. He's got 53 receptions, 877 yards, and 6 touchdowns. But after watching this game, this guy was a manimal. He completely decimated Baylor. He was all over the place. Great game. And in terms of the quarterbacks, listen, De'Aaron King obviously is the superior talent here, in my opinion. However, it's going to come down. Can the University of Miami Hurricane defense stop this attack? On the Orange Bowl Boys podcast, I picked Oklahoma State to win. I think they're going to cover. I just don't see the University of Miami defense rallying, especially now that you had Roche and you have Phillips opting out. This is going to be tough for De'Aaron King. Theoretically, De'Aaron King's still the better quarterback.